Welcome! It's KrayZee here. For this video, I let my husband choose a random sketchbook of mine and pick a drawing from it for me to redraw. I did this one other time on my channel. It was fun to see the improvement. This is the sketchbook he chose. It, for some reason, became a binder. It was from 2018, so I was like maybe 15 and was possibly a sophomore in high school. My husband chose this drawing, a dragon. I drew a bit of dragons when I was younger. I asked what colors he would want me to do in the redraw. He said green and black, so let's begin. Take it away, Fleshy. So it has been quite a while since the last time I drew a dragon. When I was looking at this and drawing it out, at first I was a little confused of why it had hair. Because typically dragons don't have hair. I don't know, maybe there are dragons out there that do, but I just kind of turned it into like a mane, kind of like a horse, I guess, just kind of all the ways along its back. Sketch was super messy. I was having a hard time with the legs and stuff. Like, once again, animal anatomy isn't my strong suit, but I feel like I've definitely gotten better the more I've drawn. Here I start doing the line art just quickly so I can see the shape a little bit more. So here is when I started doing scales. So this drawing took me 4 hours long. 4 hours, which is not usual for me. The main reason for that is I wanted to go through this entire dragon with my own handmade scales, which is what you're seeing right now. As you can tell, this is sped up. It takes forever and it looked bad. And so I eventually ended up scrapping the whole thing and just, using digital art to my advantage and using a brush that, kind of relatively gave off scale vibes during the coloring process. But yeah, here I'm still going. Here she goes. Wow, hours of this. I mean, it kind of looks cool, like, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look like scales. Like, it just looks like I'm doing an inking technique. But yeah, she's still going. Wow. Oh, got to the arm. Good job. Now starting to try doing a little bit of shading. Kind of what I learned during Inktober, this type of technique with like actual ink. It's fun, but it's just really time consuming. Because I wanted to do the entire back of the body. Barely done with the neck. Where do I give up? That's what I don't remember when I just went, you know what? This is stupid. I should just color it, get it over with. This is a redraw. I'm not like doing an art contest or something. Okay, I gave it up and here comes the colors. My husband kind of wanted a moss like green, so I did like a lighter green for the stomach, kind of like a dark green for the mane. It's not fully black because black is intense. I made his eyes red because it contrasts with the green. I added some brown to the horns, and here is what I kind of did that other technique that took me 4 hours, but I went and shaded every individual spot that the brush created to make it pop out more. This was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed this, and I think it looks really cool. I've never done something like this before, but I think this was a lot better than what I was doing. Like, this actually looks like scales. At least it kind of does, I guess, since I had those really interesting shapes that Procreate already had, that brush. I don't even know what the brush is. It's like, it just looks like scales, literally like circling every individual one and just making it pop more. It just adds a lot more texture to kind of a flat drawing. And now I'm going in with highlights for each of the scales. See, when you watch this, you're like, I could see why this took 4 hours, especially like the first 2. I was drawing every individual one. Okay, now I'm shading the wings. Cool. Doing some highlights. And here is the drawing.
But yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for sticking around. Hope it wasn't too crazy for you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.